I love hearing the bishop. I have a bishop app. I think I'm the one that said, Bishop, you need an app. Yeah. I called up because I was tired of carrying all the tapes around. And so I listened to him to restore my soul all the time. So to be able to be in his physical presence, I feel illuminated, I feel enlightened, and I feel emboldened by being able to be in his presence. I mean, so much so, I'm supposed to be with Stedman this weekend. I had to call him and say, look, I'm going to have to stay one more day because the bishop is preaching tonight. Yes. So you would just have to see me tomorrow.
Holes in our heart suggest to us that we are somehow inadequate. We're talking about filling that void begins with relationship, intimacy, giving back, pouring out to somebody that affection and attention. The discipline is an ongoing process. Whether you had a father or didn't, parenting is something that doesn't come with the textbook. You learn as you go, and the rules change as they go because you are changing and they are changing, and it's almost like dancing on a moving floor.
The last moment, the ugly cry that connected for me today was Bishop saying, meet your family, and mother in particular, where they are. So for me, it was understanding that all these years I wanted, my family to be, and recognizing that I'm the 10-gallon that everybody else has to take their stuff from, and that you cannot expect people who are not there to be able to give that to you. And that realization happened to hit me in front of everybody at MegaFest.
I gotta tell you, it was powerful.
Even for you, Mr. Hollywood.
No. One film sure to get an Oscar nomination is the box office smash Lee Daniels' The Butler. Now, I spoke with its star, Oprah Winfrey, at T.D. Jake's MegaFest down in Dallas. That is coming up in a moment. But while I was there, I also got to hang with Jennifer Hudson and talk about her new movie, Winnie Mandela. And I also spoke with Kerry Washington, and she revealed a few secrets about the new season of Scandal.
I can tell you that the first episode picks up minutes after the season finale. In the car.
Hello, Olivia.
Dad.
Kerry Washington's lips not so sealed about the highly anticipated season premiere of Scandal October 3rd.
I will tell you, you do learn who leaked Olivia's name to the press, and you get a lot more information about Olivia and her family and where she comes from. And it's fascinating.
And her relationship?
Which one?
By the way, that awesome DNC speech from last year created a shocking backlash.
But we are not invisible. What happened a lot was death threats, racism, sexism all over my social media. When I called the campaign, they said, this is a really good sign because it means you were effective.
The candid conversations continued with Jennifer Hudson talking babies.
Mommy has a super job. I might have to fly away and go do this and then come back, but it's so important, most important, to be there.
Any more babies anytime soon?
No time soon, but I do want a little girl so bad. I don't know when she gonna get here, Jesus. But I do want a little girl.
Inspired by her late mom, Jennifer bringing her steely resolve and compassion to Winnie Mandela. With her fiancé and 4-year-old son in the Q&A audience, the star spoke of courage.
Actually, you are the perfect person to play that because of your strength.
Thank you, thank you. I always say if God brings you to it, he will bring you through it.
Winnie Mandela, the ex-wife of Nelson Mandela, is called the mother of the nation. She spent 491 days in jail during apartheid.
No talking!
What was it like playing her when she was going to the prison and the solitary confinement and the isolation?
Yeah. Wow, that was draining for me. I remember being on the set, filming, and I'm like, this was someone's life.
More from MegaFest coming up. My very emotional conversation with Oprah Winfrey on her full circle moment at the March on Washington.
When I was 9 and I wanted to go to that march, it was impossible because we were living on welfare at the time.